Legiro for CoinGeek.com here with CEO and co-founder of TonicPow. Luke and I were on a panel at CoinGeek Zurich talking about performance and affiliate marketing and how platforms like TonicPow can make lives easier for this whole entire industry because of the BSV blockchain. So thank you so much, Luke, for joining me today. It's a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks.
Yes, it was. And we were talking about how using platforms such as TonicPow really lowers the barrier of entry for people that are looking to do affiliate marketing, influencer marketing, this sort of thing. Can you explain how TonicPow does that?
Yeah, I mean, typically you have to kind of reach a certain level of social, awareness or whatever for brands to kind of reach out to you. With TonicPow, brands are basically creating a bounty and anybody can participate. So it really does, it just eliminates the barrier essentially. You can go find a campaign that you think your audience will resonate with and share it and start earning.
And what I think is really cool is you certainly don't need to be a Bitcoin expert in order to use TonicPow. In fact, you can start promoting without a wallet. And yeah, that's great. I love that. And what other ways are you trying to engage people that are not so familiar and deep into the BSV blockchain world to use TonicPow?
Yeah, I mean, it's an advertising platform. So any type of company, we have all sorts of different companies on there, from online mobile apps and games and things, to people selling healthcare products, to all sorts of things. So it really does allow us to kind of get outside of the little technology bubble that a lot of these companies find themselves in. I think we're in a good position to expand outside of that.
Amazing. And why do you think that TonicPow is an especially good fit for the gaming industry, for example, which of course was a nice focus of our panel and focus of mine? Why do you think so?
Yeah, I think that just comes from Bitcoin itself. I've heard from some of the folks that I spoke with that, obviously with gaming, regulatory compliance is an important thing when it comes to advertising. And so when you are recording things onto a ledger, when you are having the documentation related to everything like this, not to mention there's some assistance that we have to do as well. Like, we're going to bake in a lot of the functionality to make sure that the regulatory compliance exists, and that when a promoter shares a campaign, they're only able to share campaigns that they're actually eligible to promote. And you can kind of vet the promoter, and it should just be kind of a passive thing.
Yeah, that's super cool. And we actually conducted a survey for the gambling industry, and one of the #1 reasons why gaming industry professionals are hesitant to use blockchain is because of regulatory concerns. So if you solve that for them, hey, that's perfect. I know another issue that we face these days is deplatforming. Let's say you have a great YouTube channel and amazing content, but all of a sudden you're shut off and then you have no money. How come TonicPow can solve this sort of an issue?
It's because we don't take the one-size-fits-all approach. We are trying to empower the brands to make individual decisions about the promoters. If there's a promoter that they don't want to work with, they don't have to. And if they have an issue with whether or not somebody is advertiser friendly, it's a very subjective conversation. It's not universal. And the big platforms that we have, like YouTube, you can do something just slightly, across one of their very blurry lines, and next thing you know, the channel that you've spent 2 years building, your entire income stream evaporates overnight, and it's devastating. So with us, there's lots of brands. If one brand decided for whatever reason they didn't want to work with you, there's hundreds of others that might think your content is perfect for them.
Very, very cool. I love that. And Luke, you and I met, I think it was 2-3 years ago. It was the hackathon, and so much has changed between now and then. And I know that you have some really exciting plans coming up with tokens, or a big topic here at the conference. And I know that you've got your eyes on this technology on the BSV blockchain. So can you describe what you're thinking about there?
Yeah, we'll definitely get involved in the token space. The exact implementation, I'm not going to get into the specific details of it, but I'll say that there's, we talked about the long tail of individuals and lowering the barrier, and anybody can get into it, but there's still a certain number of people who just aren't interested in being a promoter. They don't like the idea of being associated with that image, but tokens can actually help make the platform appeal to people that normally wouldn't. And so that's kind of what we're looking to do with them.
Very good, Luke.
Thanks.
One of the many things. Well, honestly, Luke, it was such a treat to have you here in Zurich and on my panel, and to see you in person. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great time in Zurich.
Thanks.
And thank you guys so much for watching. Becky Legiro for CoinGeek.com.
Hi, it's Jimmy Nguyen, founding president of Bitcoin Association. I'm inviting you to the 8th CoinGeek Conference. CoinGeek is coming back to the Big Apple, New York City. Join us October 5th through 7th at the Sheraton New York Times Square Hotel in Manhattan. You'll learn how the BSV blockchain is transforming all industries. With its massive scalability, BSV can power efficient payments down to the micro and nano level, and data applications of all types for enterprise, government, and consumers. After so many years of just hearing about the promise of blockchain technology, it's time to see some real uses and real value. Registration is now open, so get your tickets early and stay tuned for more information about CoinGeek New York. BSV Blockchain. It's about time.